Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah and this is Like So Amazing. Thanks for joining me today. So today's video is going to be a roundup of all the sewing challenges that are going on at the moment. So we're going to focus on three main ones. I know that it always seems like there's a new sewing challenge popping up each week, but I think these ones are really good ones for the community and really great ones to get involved with. I'm going to start off with the Cosy Cardi challenge. Now this one is in its second year and it is run by Amanda from I Sew A Lot and Rachel and Nikki from the Stitch Sisters. They did a great job of organising it last year and they brought it back again for this year. So the idea with this one is you make a cardigan, so it has to be a split front cardigan, it can't just be a jumper. You make a cardigan and the deadline for this one is the 30th of November. So you've still got a few weeks to go on that one. As shown last year by the girls, there are so many cardigan patterns out there. So if you head over to either Amanda or the Stitch Sisters blogs, they've got lists and lists of different types of cardigans. So you can check them out and decide which one is going to suit you best. Last year I made a driftless cardigan by Grey Nose Studios and I love that and I wear it all the time. And I also made a Jenna cardigan as well, which is a smaller kind of more cropped cardigan. So there's all sorts of different things that you can use. Now in terms of fabric, I'm going to show you some of my choices for the Cosy Cardi challenge. So these are some of the things that I've got in stock at the moment and I think they'd be perfect for this challenge. So first up is this beautiful grey sweater knit. So it's quite similar to the one I'm wearing now actually. So it's got a nice bit of stretch in it. So what's lovely about it is you can actually see how the knit fabric is constructed. So there's a right side and a wrong side to it. So this is lovely for a sort of cardigan like the driftless or maybe the Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan. Like a nice long line cardigan would be great in this. So we've got this in 3 different colourways. So we've got this lovely kind of grey blue colour and then it's also available in this lovely pink, kind of rose type pink. So exactly the same fabric, but yeah, love these. And then it also comes in a black, so super practical, can go with anything you want. But yeah, I mean, who doesn't need another black cardigan in their wardrobe? So love those 3 and they're super cheap actually, they're only £6 a metre. If you wanted something a bit more on the sparkly side, this is another knit fabric and exactly the same as the other ones. So good recovery, good stretch, and this one's got lurex threads in it, so it's just got really lovely stars all over it. And then hopefully you can see that metallic thread running through it. So this would make a lovely cardigan as well. If you're more into pink fabrics, then this is another lurex fabric with metallic thread running all the way through it. So again, this would make a really cute cardigan. And I love these 2 colours together. It kind of reminds me of the strawberry and vanilla ice creams in Neapolitan ice creams. If you wanted more of a really cozy sweater type cardigan, this is a beautiful fleece-backed sweatshirting. So you could make a really lovely warm cardigan with that. I wish you could feel this. It is literally the softest fabric ever. It's this kind of plush fleece back there and it's just beautiful. So we've got it here in a grey and yeah, this would make a lovely, and again it would be a really nice practical colour cardigan. So this would definitely be a good option as well. We've also got a maroon sweatshirt knit still in stock and also a lovely mottled green colour as well. Ponte is another really good choice for cardigans. So this is a really lovely fabric to work with, nice and stable. If you've not worked with jersey before, this is a really good choice. And this one, what I love about it is it's grey on one side, but it's actually the other side of it is black. So you could choose to do a kind of colour blocked cardigan. So you could do maybe the cuffs in the reverse, maybe the band. One that would be perfect for this is Coco Wawa's latest release, so the pumpkin cardigan, because then you can use the contrast bands. So that's definitely worth having a look at. And you can just choose a single knit fabric for a cardigan as well if you want a more lighter weight one. So this one is just a plain pink jersey which I love, but we've got lots of other jerseys in the shop, so you can check them out if that's the type of cardigan you want to go for. So I hope that gave you some good inspiration for the Cosy Cardi challenge. So the next challenge I wanted to talk about is the Little Red Dress project. Now this is in its third year, I think. Hopefully I haven't got that wrong. And this one is run by Renata from the Twilight Stitcher and Rosa from Sewn. I'll link their details below as well, so you can go and check out the challenge. So with this one, it runs until the start of December. So the reveal takes place during the first week of December. And then there are prizes announced as well. So with this one, the idea is that you make up a red dress, and it can be casual, it can be beautiful kind of holiday party dress, that kind of thing. It's completely up to you. So I took part in this challenge last year and actually made an Anna dress out of a red Duchess satin, and I put sequin godes in it, and I absolutely loved it. That's one of my party dresses in my wardrobe. So I'm sponsoring this challenge as well, so I've donated a gift voucher to the shop as well. Now I haven't actually got that many red fabrics in. It's not something that I've kind of really thought about too much in terms of colour palettes, but just recently I've got a couple of beauties in which I'd like to show you. So I'm kind of working on the more kind of luxurious fabric end. You can of course go with more of a day dress. So I've got a wine coloured corduroy that would work nicely for a dress. You could maybe just make a dungaree dress. Party dresses aren't your thing. If you're more of a casual girl, then definitely go with the dungaree dress. So isn't this velvet just the most beautiful colour? So it's a real ruby red. It's more true to colour down here, actually. It is just stunning. So this is a stretch velour. So it's got a really good amount of stretch in it. And I think this would make a beautiful dress for the Little Red Dress project. So you could do all sorts of things with it. You could do a simple Monetta dress, or you could make something like the Nina Lee Mayfair dress with all the lovely draping in it. So yeah, this would definitely be my #1 choice for the Little Red Dress project. And this one is a lovely option as well. So this is a Georgette. So you can see it's got beautiful movement, lovely and light and drapey. And this one is slightly sheer, so you'd either want to line it or wear a slip underneath it. So Steph from Steph Makes has made a dress from this. It's absolutely beautiful. I can pop in a picture of her in this. It's just beautiful. So I think this would work really nicely as well for the Little Red Dress project. And actually, because we are heading towards Christmas now, I've got this, which is more of a quilting weight cotton. So you could use this for something like the Nina Lee Carnaby dress or the Tilly and the Button Stevie dress. They would both work really well in this kind of weight cotton. So it's more of a medium weight. But that would be really fun for a Christmas type dress and would still count towards the Little Red Dress project. So that challenge is really fun to take part in. So if you haven't already, have a little look at that one, and hopefully that will spark some creative works of genius from you. And the third challenge is a new one this year, and it is the Sew Frosting challenge. And this is one that's been dreamt up by Kelly from True Bias and Heather Lou from Closet Case Patterns. So two big indie brands, and they've decided to start this Sew Frosting challenge. So the idea behind this one is that quite often when we start sewing, we sew party dresses that we never wear. So kind of impractical garments that we don't really wear. And then as our sewing matures, then maybe we move on to more kind of neutral, muted things that we know we're going to wear day in, day out. So for example, this jumper, you know, I made this. This is the Tilly and the Buttons Nora pattern in, you know, a muted beigey grey. But you know what? I do wear it all the time and I love it. So what they would call this is cake. So this is the actual cake part of a cake, the sponge part. And then you've got the frosting bit. So this is the frilly, fancy, just things that really spark your creativity, things that you are so excited to sew. So it could be about the garment choice, the pattern choice, it could be about the fabric choice, it could be both. So there's a few different categories of the challenge, so you can have a look at Kelly's website or Heather's website and it's got all the details on there. So I've already made something that's a little bit cake, a little bit frosting, so I made the Jenny overalls by Closet Case Patterns, which I've made them in a leopard print and I love them. They are a little bit out there, hence I would consider them for sew frosting rather than just doing a black plain pair. But you know, that's so that you can still kind of make it more on the more practical side with more practical patterns, but you can also look at just stunning fabrics that would just make the most delicious clothing. So I'm going to show you a few fabrics that I think would be perfect for this challenge. So I've had a couple of jacquards in recently that I think are just beautiful. So they are really special fabrics and would make a beautiful party dress. Both of them have got metallic threads running through, so I don't know if you can see that, if the camera is going to pick up, but there is a rose gold thread running all the way through this one. So it's absolutely beautiful, and you know, you could make any kind of lovely structured party dress from this, or a really nice skirt. I mean, it would make a lovely jacket as well, so all sorts of options with that. And then there's this beautiful jacquard that has a paisley sort of design, and it's got this lovely mermaid green thread running through it that gives it a beautiful sparkle and shine. So it's on a navy background, and then it's got this sort of salmon pink colour on the paisley, this beautiful mermaid green colour running through it. So I love this one. We don't have much of it left. It's been really, really popular, but I'm hoping to get a bit more of it in. So I'll pop links below to it. And then we've got this gorgeous, sumptuous needle cord in. So it just feels so divine. And it's got these beautiful, big, bold roses on it. So you can see there's my hand for scale. So we had 3 different types of this fabric in. We've got more of this one back in, and hopefully more of the others on the way. So again, I'll link those, but you could make a beautiful dress from this. Or any type, you know, any type of garment. You can make dungarees, make trousers. So lots of options with this for sew frosting. I showed you the red velvet earlier. So we've also got a beautiful emerald green colour as well, and also a beautiful purple. So all the really lovely jewel tones. So depending on what your favourite is, you've got lots of options. But again, perfect for sew frosting. And then there's this beautiful mink colour velour, which is just stunning. It's so pretty in real life. It's just about picking up the right colour on the camera. So it's sort of a very light mauvey pink. I've already started to make my socialite soiree dress out of this. So the bodice is going to be made out of this. And I just love it. It's beautiful to work with, beautiful to wear. So I definitely recommend that one. I've got some Cupro here. So if you haven't worked with Cupro before, it's got the kind of look and feel of sandwash silk, but hasn't quite got the price tag, which is great. And it's beautiful and fluid and moves really beautifully. So you could make a stunning dress out of this. And again, perfect for the sew frosting challenge. And again, a really lovely jewel tone. And then hopefully you can see this one okay. So it's a pleated satin, so it's got some stretch in it. And it's a lovely plain black. And it's got beautiful fluid movement. And this would make a lovely skirt or a dress, or even some beautiful culottes. And I think, again, it might be black, but I think it's a really luxurious fabric and would be great for this challenge as well. So you could definitely combine an element of sew frosting with the little red dress project, I think. But yeah, I think 3 really exciting challenges, and definitely something to get your Sojo all fired up over the next month or so. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you've got any questions about any of the fabrics, just drop me a line and I can come back to you. And I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.